Dear shareholders, Q1 marked another quarter of consistent execution and continued momentum across our business. We delivered total revenue of $708 million, up 18% year-over-year, nearing the high end of our outlook range. We once again outperformed the broader housing market, which stayed essentially flat. We also delivered $46 million of net income and $182 million of adjusted EBITDA, exceeding our outlook, driven by lower costs than planned. Net cash provided by operating activities was $200 million in Q1, a 92% increase compared with the same period a year ago. We generated $127 million of adjusted free cash flow in Q1, a 44% increase compared with the same period a year ago. Furthermore, purchase loan origination volume growth accelerated to 96% year-over-year to $1.5 billion. These results put us on track toward achieving our full-year goals. Let's review the Q1 key highlights. First, revenue reached $708 million, an 18% increase year-over-year, approaching the high end of our outlook range. This indicates the company outperformed the broader housing market, which remained essentially flat. Furthermore, net income was $46 million, and adjusted EBITDA stood at $182 million, both exceeding outlook driven by lower-than-planned costs. Net cash provided by operating activities was $200 million in Q1, a 92% increase compared to the same period last year. Adjusted free cash flow amounted to $127 million, a 44% increase year-over-year, and purchase loan origination volume growth accelerated to 96% year-over-year, reaching $1.5 billion. These results position us on track to achieve our full-year goals. Let's first look at the performance in the for-sale segment. In Q1, revenue grew 12% year-over-year to $514 million, with the residential segment showing an 8% growth and the mortgages segment achieving a significant 56% growth. Moving on to the rental segment, Q1 revenue was up 42% year-over-year, largely driven by a 57% surge in multifamily revenue. We are seeing an increase in wallet share from multifamily property managers as they continue to recognize the strong ROI we provide to their businesses. Our strategy is straightforward: to make moving easier by connecting the entire housing journey into one integrated end-to-end experience, supporting renters, buyers, sellers, and the professionals who serve them. This slide highlights that Zillow's strategy is being accelerated by AI. Zillow has been developing advanced technology in the residential real estate market for 20 years, encompassing everything from the Zestimate to mobile revolution and computer vision. The company's strategy is to make moving easier by connecting the entire housing journey into one integrated experience, supporting renters, buyers, sellers, and related professionals. These advancements in AI technology are playing a crucial role in Zillow's pursuit of competitive advantage and maximizing service efficiency. Such investments in technology underscore Zillow's commitment to long-term growth and market leadership. Zillow is uniquely positioned to lead in the real estate market due to three advantages: content, context, and integration. These factors are difficult to replicate and differentiate Zillow from other real estate companies' standard LLMs. Firstly, in terms of rich content, Zillow enhances its housing inventory through proprietary rich media such as Zillow 3D home tours, interactive floor plans, virtual staging, and SkyTour. Currently, over 10% of new listings on Zillow include these 3D home tours and interactive floor plans, and demand for such high-quality content is expected to grow further. This expanded coverage improves the consumer experience and strengthens AI capabilities. Secondly, the importance of context. 70% of people who buy or sell a home in America use Zillow, and they spend an average of 2 to 3 hours a week over 5 months saving homes, booking tours, messaging agents, and preparing offers. This sustained and deep intent is based on Zillow's unique understanding, which further enriches the context for our AI platform. Thanks to these comprehensive strengths, we can go beyond answering generic questions and anticipate what consumers will need next, helping them take action. This leads to our third advantage, integration. For consumers, we connect marketing, search, renting, touring, financing, and closing into a single, coherent experience interwoven with professional workflows. Zillow operates at the core of the transaction, not around the edges of it. We handle the complexity, understand the full picture, and help consumers and professionals take action. These three advantages are built on something that matters just as much as the technology itself: 2 decades of operating in one of the most regulated and complex transaction categories. Structural complexity in housing shapes what AI can do and what it takes to do it well. Transactions are high dollar, high stakes, highly personal, and for most people, they happen only a handful of times over their entire lifetime. We've spent 20 years navigating this landscape, putting in place the industry relationships powering 1.5 million agents across several hundred MLSs. This slide details Zillow's AI integration. Zillow is leveraging AI to provide products and services directly, driven by its history of innovation and investment, which enhances AI capabilities. Currently, Zillow's new consumer-facing AI mode is live for about 5% of its audience, with broader access planned. Early signals are encouraging. Zillow users in AI mode are engaging in deeper, more substantive conversations than in traditional search, leading to more actionable engagement. Furthermore, Zillow is embedding AI throughout the agent and loan officer experience. The follow-up Boss platform, crucial for top agents, is transforming into an AI-powered workflow engine that handles coordination, prioritization, and outreach. This allows agents to focus on judgment, advocacy, trust, and human relationships, enabling them to become super agents who can handle more transactions at higher quality without increased hours, all powered by Zillow's AI. This slide illustrates how AI is making Zillow's two-sided marketplace smarter for both consumers and agents. Specifically in the rentals market, AI is powering more personalized search experiences and helping surface the right next step. For multifamily listings, Zillow's embedded AI leasing assistant streamlines lead management, applicant screening, and lease coordination. Zillow's commitment to AI-fueled efficiency extends beyond its consumer and professional products, deeply integrating into how Zillow itself operates. Engineers are shipping, on average, 40% more code, teams are accelerating the process from concept to launch, and employees are using AI to reinvent workflows. These productivity gains directly translate into building more, faster, reinforcing our belief that the benefits of becoming an AI-native company will compound over time. A clear vision is presented on how an integrated experience in the real estate market improves outcomes. Specifically for buyers, the BuyAbility tool aids in understanding their purchasing power, projecting Zillow Home Loans to expand its user base from 3.6 million to 4.3 million by the end of 2025. Furthermore, purchase loan origination volume surged by 96% year-over-year to a record $1.5 billion, positioning Zillow Home Loans among the top 25 purchase lenders nationwide. This integrated transaction experience is most fully realized in enhanced markets, where connection share in these markets has risen from 44% in Q4 to 49% in Q1, demonstrating a steady progression toward the intermediate target of 75%. The new Shop with Pre-Approval feature, now available across our platform, offers buyers with a Zillow Home Loans pre-approval a clearer view of monthly costs and whether a listing is within budget. This makes shopping more actionable, signals to us and agents that a buyer is higher intent, and is one of the clearest expressions yet of what our integrated platform can do to help a buyer shop with confidence. Shop with Pre-Approval is unique to Zillow, and it works in concert with My Agent, the tool that lets buyers designate the agent they're working with, regardless of whether they're a Zillow preferred agent, and shop alongside them, making a buyer's whole team present and accessible as they use Zillow. Messaging on the Zillow app then threads it all together by letting a buyer, agent, and loan officer communicate in one place. We're also bringing co-shoppers into the cohesive, integrated experience, because a significant portion of buyers aren't going it alone. On Zillow, buyers can search and collaborate with a co-shopper in real time. This capability became available earlier this year and is already driving better buyer engagement because it brings a naturally collaborative part of the home buying journey into Zillow's integrated ecosystem where those discussions can be acted upon. For sellers, we continue to expand our suite of products designed to provide differentiated ways to market homes and achieve stronger results. This indicates that by offering compelling solutions to potential investors or clients, the company not only enhances its growth potential but also contributes to entering new markets or increasing market share in existing ones. For sellers, we continue to expand our suite of products designed to provide differentiated ways to market homes and achieve stronger results. Zillow Preview gives pre-market listings broad public exposure on the most visited real estate platform in America. Unlike pre-marketing in a private listing network, Preview puts listings in front of the buying public from day one. With Preview, sellers get real-time signals, views, saves, tour scheduling requests from Zillow's large, deeply engaged audience, which is pricing intelligence they can actually use. And Preview listings surface right in a buyer's regular Zillow search and recommendations, no insider access required. Yesterday, we announced a new Zillow Preview collaboration with Realtor.com, extending the visibility of pre-market inventory across the two most visited real estate platforms in the country. This wide exposure benefits sellers, buyers, and agents with unrestricted access to the inventory in more places. This new Harris Poll survey data backs up why this matters. Nearly 9 in 10 Americans would be interested in viewing pre-listed homes online if they were buying a home, and 85% of soon-to-be sellers said they'd be more likely to hire an agent who can pre-market their home to the broadest online audience. We announced Preview just 7 weeks ago with 5 initial brokerage partners, and we have since added more than 60 brokerages. We are currently onboarding agents to use Preview and are excited about the significant agent demand we are seeing as we launch and scale the product. After Zillow Preview builds initial momentum and the listing goes active, sellers and agents can choose Zillow Showcase to maximize impact. Showcase listings, featuring interactive floor plans, 3D tours, virtual staging, and Sky Tour, drive more engagement and sell faster and for more money than non-showcase listings. Zillow Showcase was on 4.3% of new listings in Q1, up from 3.7% in Q4. Agents using Showcase on the majority of their listings win more new listings than peers who don't, which is why adoption continues to grow, including through recent enterprise-level agreements with some of the country's largest brokers and franchisors. Together, Preview and Showcase give sellers and their agents a complete marketing toolkit for the listing lifecycle. For professionals, the tools and infrastructure Zillow provides are increasingly functioning as an operating system for modern real estate. Specifically, Follow Up Boss is utilized by over 80% of the country's highest volume real estate teams, with monthly active users increasing by more than 70% since Zillow's acquisition at the end of 2023. Showing Time enables tours for 90% of all homes for sale nationwide, with 40 million tours booked through the platform last year alone. Furthermore, Loop facilitates closings for nearly half of all transactions across the country. Zillow Pro consolidates all of these, offering agents a single, connected system to manage their clients, including those originating outside the Zillow ecosystem. Despite being in beta, Zillow Pro is already garnering significant interest from over 12,000 agents and is on track for a broader nationwide rollout in the second half of the year. All of our 4 sales solutions point to the same conclusion: the more integrated the experience, the better the outcome for all parties involved. The momentum we are currently building gives us conviction as we aim to execute against our $1 billion incremental mid-cycle revenue target in the for-sale segment. Let's look at the recent performance of Zillow's rentals segment. In rentals, we are building something that has not previously existed in the category: a true, comprehensive, two-sided marketplace that brings together the most in the widest variety of listings, high-intent demand, and modern transaction tools. Our strategy is twofold. First, we're building a trusted destination for renters to find every type of property, from single-family homes to large apartment communities. Second, we're modernizing the rental transaction itself, streamlining how renters and property managers connect and manage applications, leases, and payments. We reached an all-time high of 76,000 multifamily properties as of the end of Q1, up from 55,000 properties a year ago. Combining these properties with our industry-leading inventory of long-tail rentals, Zillow had 2.7 million average monthly active rental listings in Q1, the most in the category. Zillow Rentals attracted 36 million average monthly unique visitors in Q1, a lead we continue to widen, and renters rate Zillow as their #1 preferred platform. High-quality audience engagement translates to strong outcomes for our partners. As property managers report, Zillow delivers the highest return on marketing investment within our category, outperforming not only other rental platforms but also other digital marketing options, including search and social media. This strong ROI is driving increased wallet share from property managers who renew and upgrade their presence on Zillow, and importantly, the multifamily segment was the engine behind our impressive 42% year-over-year increase in rentals revenue in Q1. Furthermore, in April, we launched a live analytics dashboard for portfolio performance and benchmarking, alongside a paid social product that places listings on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, with both services fully managed by Zillow. These two offerings are designed to work in tandem. They identify which units need more traffic via the dashboard, and then instantly amplify social reach, representing a growing list of ways Zillow's rental platform is leveling up for partners and making it easier for them to fill units faster. The same principles driving our for-sale strategy apply in rentals. Transparency builds trust, integration drives efficiency, and a better experience on both sides of the marketplace compounds over time. Rentals revenue has grown at an average of 32% annually since 2022, significantly outpacing the broader rental advertising market. With a clear path toward our target of $1 billion or more in annual revenue, rentals is one of our most compelling growth opportunities. In closing, this quarter, we delivered 18% revenue growth, with net income of $46 million and adjusted EBITDA of $182 million. Furthermore, net cash provided by operating activities saw a 92% growth, and adjusted free cash flow increased by 44%. These impressive figures were achieved against a housing market that was essentially flat, highlighting the resilience of our performance. Our revenue has consistently outperformed the industry's total transaction value for over 3 years now, demonstrating the durability of our multi-year strategy designed to perform across market cycles and the strength of our platform that operates across the entire housing transaction. Underpinning all that we do is a strong brand that millions of people rely on for help in making one of the biggest financial decisions of their lives. Roughly 80% of our traffic comes directly to us. The term Zillow is searched more often than the term real estate. We have more than twice the daily active app users of our next closest competitor. According to Comscore, Zillow is the only large company in our category that has increased the amount of the real estate audience we reach over the past 6 quarters. When people are ready to move, Zillow is where they start and, increasingly, where they stay to take their next steps. We are focused on helping more people move with confidence, delivering real value to the professionals who serve them, and creating long-term value for shareholders. We're on track toward achieving our full-year goals, and we are in control of our own path. We look forward to sharing our continued progress and appreciate your partnership along the way. Sincerely.